My first time swim was in kindergarten. I was 3 years old. It was at Lena Daycare Nursery School. They have a swimming pool there, so I would just go there, play around, just beat around in the water, and it felt nice, felt calming. I just loved being in the water. Of course, in the beginning, my mom wasn't supportive about it because she was worried that I would not be able to swim. But of course, I kept being stubborn and kept going back, even though she told me not to. So eventually, she had to give in. I was 6 years old in primary one, and at that competition, I was discriminated, of course, because I had my first race. It went well from my perspective because I managed to finish the rest of the I managed to finish the race. But then when it came to the next race, I guess the person who was in charge of the event didn't feel like I was good enough to compete in that race. So they replaced me with someone else. So it was definitely degrading because I remember just leaving immediately. I didn't even see to the rest of the event because I remember I was supposed to go back to school after, but I just told my dad and then we went straight home. So that was my first experience as well with competition and facing discrimination. We didn't have athletics in the school, but we did some kind of athletics. And of course, at the time, I would always wear like long sleeve clothes like this to try and hide my hands. Or maybe I'd walk around in my sweater like that to try and hide that I was disabled. And when I tried all those other sports, it didn't feel right. I could do them, I could manage to do them, but then it just didn't feel like it's something I wanted to take on for the rest of my life. And then when I went to Nairobi, I saw all these people in the same area as me with maybe even worse disabilities than mine, and I started to feel like is, I started to feel more comfortable with myself because there are people out here with worse disabilities than me, but they are thriving and they're living freely and doing what they love most, and that's swimming. I went for my first World Championship in London in 2019. I went there in wild card, so I did only 50 free and 100 free, which aren't my best events. My best event is 100 meters breaststroke. At those championships, it was nerve-wracking, of course. It was my first time competing against paraswimming legends, the ones I watched on YouTube, and also meeting my role model in face-to-face was definitely an amazing experience. It was so much fun. My main goal going there was to inspire people with or without disabilities, especially children, to reach out for their dreams as soon as they can, because I managed to get there at the age of 14. Imagine reaching that highest athlete level at the age of 14. It was such a huge achievement, and I would want other children to reach out for their dreams as soon as they can.